Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be listening to John Tostanoski. This is the second video that we will be watching with John. Be sure and check out the first video. He is the Market Area Technical Placement Specialist for the Central Market Area for Ford Motor Company. John came to OSUIT in Okmulgee, Oklahoma to help us on Ford Day to recruit technicians. John has a passion for recruiting technicians and for Ford Motor Company. He was talking about the Mach E and the technology that is coming from Ford Motor Company on today's vehicles and the need that we have for technicians to be able to learn a highly technical and satisfying career. We'll be right back with John. I help automotive service technicians get jobs at Oklahoma Ford dealers. I'm the Ford Dealers of Oklahoma's technical recruiting liaison. I facilitate and initiate the hiring process. If you or someone you know would like more information, please contact me at 918-928-7433. Email me at fordokptc@gmail.com. Be sure to check out our other videos, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell to be notified of new videos. Now let's get back to it.
As you take a look at this Mach E, this particular Mach E is a premium rear-wheel drive version. Now there are multiple versions of the Mach E. In this instance, with it being a premium, it will have an extended range battery of approximately 305 miles. Very interesting fact. When we talk about electric vehicles, we talk about something called range anxiety. People are literally anxious that they might run out of juice rather than gas. They might run out of electricity rather than gas. And electricity is not something that you can just go ahead and fill up at a filling station. Well, in this instance, and this is standard on every Mach E, there is a portable quick charger that will deliver 30 miles of range in that instance so that you can get to a charging station, hypothetically. So I think that's a really neat option that is unique to the Mach E. In addition to that, just to speak to the overall performance of the vehicle, we'll take it from the top with the Mach E Premium First Edition Performance GT Pack. So that would be the trim level that offers the most performance. That's going to be all-wheel drive, approximately 480 horsepower, and approximately 650 pound-feet of torque. So we know the way an electric vehicle operates is you have instantaneous torque. 650 pound-feet of instantaneous torque hitting you from the driver's seat, from the passenger seat, from the back seats, all at once is a thrilling experience. I, for one, have not been in a Mustang Mach E Performance Edition GT yet, but I can tell you I was in one of these, which is the rear-wheel drive version and has less power, and that experience alone, I thought I was going to be sick. The power delivery is so different from that of a gas-powered vehicle. Some of you folks may have been in our chief competitor at this point, a Tesla. If you've been in a Tesla, then you understand the experience of ludicrous mode. This is a pony, this is a Mustang. We have a competitor to that, and that's called unbridled mode. When this vehicle is in unbridled mode, it wants to tear you apart. It is designed for performance, and that is why it is allowed to wear the pony emblem and the pony badge very proudly. It's a really exciting vehicle, very, very sexy and sleek designs. As you come over and open the door, you will see that you simply have a one-touch button that will open the door for you and then allows you to get into the cockpit. When you get into the cockpit, it has a singular center stack design along with a fully virtual instrument cluster. I'm not sure if we can get the camera over to that. Do you want to try? All right, so we'll go ahead and open the door. That's how the door opens, and then you simply pull on it like this. Inside of the vehicle, you can see the illuminated instrument cluster along with the center stack panel that is fully digitized. All of your controls from HVAC to audio system to Bluetooth, you know, all of the previous functions of an APIM along with an FCIM or an FICM, a FICM module, are now replaced into this center stack. So it's a multi-purpose, all-use design that represents the future. And quite frankly, it's very user-friendly as well. The build quality of the vehicle is quite exceptional as well. When you close the door, it closes solidly. It's got a nice kind of touch to it, the way that all of the panels are fitted. It's a very, very well built vehicle. And looking at the MSRP price point of this, $48,700. This is a lot of vehicle for that money. It's really, really impressive. Looking in the back seat, you've got ample room for a full-size adult, multiple full-size adults. You have a full glass panel on the roof. And then inside of the trunk area, you've obviously got a really nice deployment on the trunk. You can go ahead and close that panel as well. This area is where you will do your fueling up. So this is going to be the electric vehicle charge port. So gone are the days of going to the gas station in this vehicle at least. And you know what, I think that brings up a great point to dispel any myths about the electric vehicle taking over gas-powered and diesel-powered or even hybrid platformed vehicles. You know, it's a really interesting thing to hear from young students like yourselves, to hear from instructors and others. A lot of people are very fearful that, you know, the sound and the rumble of a Mustang GT350 or a GT500 or a Mustang GT, they fear that that's going to go away. That is not going away whatsoever. We are still going to have those vehicles. There's still going to be a marketplace for gas-powered vehicles, for diesel-powered vehicles. The marketplace is simply expanding. We have more people on the road with a greater mix of consumer demands, and all auto manufacturers, including ourselves, need to step up to offer a wider array of platforms that are available. What I can tell you, just my prediction, I would probably say that every vehicle that we begin to see will probably be offered with an electric option. But that doesn't mean that the gas-powered option will be going away. So it's interesting just to kind of hear some feedback and discussions from people that we hear over time and throughout our travels as we talk to students and instructors. We want to make sure that we dispel those myths that, at least for now, the sound and rumble of a V8 is not going away. That's something that's still going to be with us. In this vehicle, I'll tell you what, the way that it accelerates, I'm not sure I miss it. It accelerates with such brute force, I almost feel sick. It's got so much power. It's a really, really cool vehicle. Stepping over to the front, or the front trunk, we have a small storage compartment. Interesting note about this storage compartment. There is a drain hole in there in case you get some ice or some water or something that may spill inside of this area. It is intended to have the ability to be drained. You'll also notice that your standard 12-volt system, which yes, still exists, right? We still have accessories and features that do not run on a high voltage system. They're all going to be nestled away inside of this area under the trunk, close to the cowl or bulkhead. The bulkhead in this instance, and in the instance of all electric vehicles, is going to have an increased amount of sound deadening. Now, why might that be? Why would you need increased sound deadening? Well, in a non-electric vehicle, you have an engine. You have, in the instance of a front-wheel drive vehicle, you're gonna have half shafts or CV joints, right? If it's rear-wheel drive, you're gonna have a drive shaft. You're gonna have all of these oscillating and rotating components that will be canceling out frequencies normally. So you would be hearing the engine noise over the outside ambient noise and road noise. When you cancel out all of those moving parts, ambient noise increases greatly. And that means that you need to have an increased amount of sound deadening here to keep the road noise to a minimum. And that's standard across all electric vehicle platforms. That's something that as the automotive industry started to design out electric vehicle platforms, they discovered that there is increased NVH, or noise, vibration, and harshness, and that is by way of the fact that there are no or limited rotating components.